So another hot day here in California, guys. I have just had a shower and I'm about to get ready to go out. Yesterday I stayed in basically all day because I didn't feel too well. I felt like kind of like I had like a headache and bloated stomach and all that. It was not very nice at all. Sorry about the ghost hunt. I kind of like thought I wanted to make a bit of fun with you guys. I will, however, say that I have been going around and using my phone with a recorder, trying to see if I can get EVPs, which is a electronic vocal phenomenon, voice phenomenon, sorry. And that is where you sometimes see these ghost hunting programs where they go around and talk and they don't hear an answer directly, but when you go back and listen to the recording, there might be something answering back to them. I try to do that quite a lot. I haven't really had, because I've just basically woken up. I didn't sleep very much last night. There's sirens outside from the police, LAPDs are crazy, and so the firearms and all that. So I haven't had much time to sleep. That sucked. So I only had like 3 hours last night, but today is my second last day. Friday, and then I got tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday I go home, but not until the very late evening, not until about 9:30 I fly. But I'm going to be at the airport about like 7:30, because I want to make sure that everything is going to be alright while in the airport. But today I want to do something which I have really been wanting to do for a long time. See, you know, like with heat, I get heat blisters. There you can see them, probably not. But they're like little blisters. I'm not touching them or anything like that. They're heat blisters because the heat is a lot stronger than I'm used to here. When I get summer in Denmark, we get about 25, sometimes 26, 27 degrees. This is like here, that's like what it's been. It's been extremely warm. But today I'm going out to something called the Westwood Memorial. And that is to go and see the grave of the little girl who played Carol Ann in my favorite all-time horror movie, Poltergeist. And she died at age 12. I told you all this already, so I don't have to tell you again. But if you want to see the movie, I'm sure you could find it somewhere. There must be some of the, if you've got Netflix who has it, or some of the other TV, or sorry, streaming movie apps or whatever. Check it out, definitely. And I know that it's an old movie. It's from 1982. Or that was when it was released, and a lot of you will probably say, well, special effects sucks, because we have all these amazing Hollywood effects now. Funny, as I am in Hollywood, I'm saying that. But I still feel that the original Poltergeist is somewhat much better than a lot of these horror movies who's been coming out through the years. It seemed a lot more real, and a scary fact, or a cool creepy fact in the video, is that all the skeletons they use are real. They're not like staged or plastic fake skeletons. They're actually real. And there's a scene where the woman is very close to them. I'm not saying much more, but she didn't know they're real that time. If she knew they're real that time, she would never done that scene. So, but anyways, it's a cult movie for me. I loved it ever since I saw it the first time. I must have watched it over at least 25 times, at least. And I never get tired of it. I think it's so good. It has a special place in my heart, and that's why I want to go and pay my respect to Heather O'Rourke, who played the little girl, Carol Ann, which had the leading part basically in the movie. So yeah. Alrighty, but let me get my stuff packed and we'll go out. So here we are, all the way from Denmark. I made it to the Pierce Brothers Westwood Village Memorial Park, and let's go in and see if we can find Heather O'Rourke or Carol Ann. I will just have to see those here. Are we allowed to film? It looks like it just says no pets, so I guess we're fine. It's very beautiful here. It took an hour to get out here. I think I know where she is. I think I can find her right away. Seems quite incredible that I traveled all this way. There's a lot of other big celebrities here, but I think I can find Heather quite easily. So the first one I run into is Marilyn Monroe. She's right here. I thought I could walk straight to Heather's site, but I haven't been able to look at it yet, even though I've seen the video so many times. I must have like passed it. But here is the first big one, Marilyn Monroe, 26 to 62. So when I said I must have walked right past it, because I knew very easily where it was, there was a reason I couldn't find it, and I'm really sad about that, because this is where she was. That's where her tag and name tag and all that was. So I come out to see that, hoping to actually get to see her. I am very sad and disappointed. That was where she was, and I knew that. I don't know why the plate is gone. Maybe it's been stolen, maybe it's in to be cleaned up or something like that, but it's not there anymore. And that is just typical my luck when I'm finally here. If she's still in there, which I hope she is, at least I made it here. This is where Heather O'Rourke's supposed to be. And if you look at other videos, you can see when you come in from the Memorial Park, that's the way it is. But it's a beautiful park here, it really is nice. People are walking around quietly. Got a little bit annoyed before sawing a family with 2 kids running around screaming like a playground. And it's not a playground, it's a memorial place, and you pay respect by being calm and acting nicely. So yeah, but I didn't get to see, well, I get to see where it was, but I didn't see her tag, which I had hoped. Sad luck. So yeah, that was a huge disappointment getting out there and not being able to find her grave. I wondered why I couldn't find it, because I knew exactly where it was. Now I'm just walking back. I'm not walking all the way back, I'm trying to make my way up to Hollywood Boulevard. And I don't feel like sitting in the bus again, so I'm like walking a little bit and see how far I feel like walking, and then maybe catching a bus or something at that time. But I can't believe my luck here. It's just been really bad ever since I got to LA. It's just been haunted by crappy luck, and I'm sad about it, I really am. Also, I'd hope to show you guys, because it meant so much to me to get to see Heather's grave. Yeah, now I'm just walking back amongst all these expensive areas here. Lots of millionaires around here, I believe. I wish I was one of them. Hi guys, so I have been walking a few miles after leaving the memorial. I'm truly well pissed off that someone has removed it. To think that that was one of the highlights I had for coming to LA to see Heather O'Rourke's memorial place of her grave. But yeah, I'm heading up to the Hollywood Boulevard. There's quite a walk. I'm not taking buses or anything, I'm not bothered. I'm really sad about the Heather's grave. I did ask some of the guys who worked at the cemetery, and they did say that she's still there. It's a nice area here. I'm just passing by all the Beverly Hills villas in the background. This here is just a bit more busy district, but behind me, the other way now, there's a lot of like expensive villas. I'm sure there's like tons of rich people who live there. Yeah, but yeah, I need to go and get some water, and I haven't eaten any breakfast, and I haven't drunk anything yet, so because I'm out in the sun I haven't bring my cap. I don't want to walk around LA wearing a New York cap. Some people are probably thinking like, no, that's silly, just do that, but that's just me. So I need to find some to drink and eat soon. Just gotta get a bottle of water or something. So we made it to a very, very popular place to have pictures taken. I just took mine outside the Beverly Hills sign. A lot of people go here, so yeah, I'm just going to continue further on. I'm walking on Santa Monica Boulevard right now. Whew, it's warm. Just wanted to show you guys that I am actually here. Yes! So as of now, I'm walking away from Hollywood Boulevard. Well, that's behind me. Probably wondering why. I want to go to the Hollywood sign. That's what I want to do. So it's only 5 kilometers up there and 5 kilometers back, and I can catch a metro back almost to where I live. So I'm going to be doing that. But I'm getting tired. I must have walked about 15-16 miles now, but it doesn't matter. I mean, how often am I here? I'm heading back home on Sunday in the evening, and I thought, well, I made it this far, I might as well continue. I know it's not very good having the sun behind me when I'm filming, but ain't nothing I can do about that when I walk this way. Oh guys, I come mountain climbing. Making my way up to the Hollywood sign, which I have no clue about where it is. I'm taking the walking way up there, which is like this trail, and it's only about a mile. Not even, it should be like half a mile, but I'm getting tired. Please be there soon, so we can have that silly picture and get back down again. Now guys, how is that for a view of LA? So I made it all the way up to the conservatory, or not conservatory, like a point where you can see. I typed in on my phone, take me to the Hollywood sign, and that's the direction I have followed. Unfortunately, it didn't get me as close as I thought it would. I thought I'd be like, when you see some of the people, they're like really close to it. I was far away from it, so I'm not very happy about that. That's like another bad luck thing today. But other than that, I got to see the beautiful sunset over the mountains of LA, and that was definitely nice. When I come back, I think I will not lie if I said I've been walking over 20 miles a day, if not more. I will tell you when I come back, because I have this app who tracks how far I walk, and I still got quite a long way. Like, well, I got like 5-7 kilometers down to the train, and I can take that back to almost where I live. Because I'm not gonna walk that distance, because that's about an hour or 45 minutes in the train, metro. Well, walking down the mountain now. It was a hard walk. It's definitely worth it. It burns off some of all the fatty foods I've been eating recently. Oh man, tired. I think tomorrow is just going to be a really relaxing day. No really plans. And it all depends if I can walk, because my feet feels like they got blisters. And I do hope not. I'm just looking at the screen. I can't see if I'm in focus. But anyways, I did get to see the Hollywood sign, but not as close as I wanted. So there's always the next time for that. Yay! But I am tired. I mean, look at the view, guys, in the background. That's pretty. Oh, and a helicopter right above me. Haha! He's searching for me. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and zoom in for you guys, because you gotta see that this is really, really, really pretty. This is like a very pretty view of the skyline LA. But other than that, guys, I will start descending down the mountain now. Actually, I got to fly something in my ear, something tickles. I don't know what it is. Get out. Ah, crazy animal. Yeah, walking down now, get to the metro, back home. Hopefully room service has been. And I think what I'm gonna be doing tonight is just put the TV on and sit and edit some more vlogs. As I said, I have been recording every day, but since San Francisco, I hope that like when I got to LA that the hotel would have somewhat decent internet. It doesn't. Very often I can hardly load a web page on Safari on my phone. So that tells you a little bit how slow it is. A hell of a difference when I were in San Francisco, where I have a 50 megabyte down and 20 or 12 or 20 up, something like that. I can't really remember exactly, but it was definitely good. So at least now what I will do is that I'm gonna upload all the videos. Well, you've seen that by now anyway, but that's what I've done. Made all the videos, uploaded them to YouTube, and you guys will just see a whole lot of videos come up in a row. And I apologize about a lot of videos come. I hope that you want to go back and see them, because there has been some like cool stuff in all of them, I think. Yeah. But now I am going to shut the camera off, and I'll probably just talk to you when I'm back at the hotel, because I'm tired. Ow, my poor feet! I'm back at the hotel. I've been walking 23.6 miles today. That hurts. Ow. I feel like I got blisters under my feet, but I'm just gonna be watching some TV now. I bought some Cheetos, and I bought some chocolate, and I bought some soda, so I'm gonna have that now and just be a lazy bug because I've been out walking so much today. My neck hurts as well. Oh, my life. But room service bin, that's a good thing.